Right now, in your kitchen drawer, bathroom cabinet, and garage, there are at least 30 items that could literally save your life in an emergency, and you probably have no idea what they are. In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to reveal these hidden lifesavers that most people completely overlook. While everyone's obsessing over expensive survival gear, these everyday household items could be the difference between thriving and barely surviving when disaster strikes. By the end of this video, you'll never look at a simple coffee filter, aluminum foil, or even pantyhose the same way again. Welcome to Crisis Horizon, where we prepare you for anything life throws your way. If you're ready to discover the survival goldmine hiding in plain sight in your own home, smash that like button and subscribe for more life-saving content that actually works. When most people think about emergency preparedness, they picture expensive tactical gear and high-tech gadgets. But here's the truth that could save your life. The most effective preparedness plans actually depend on small, overlooked items you probably already have at home. Let's start with something you use every day, but never think of as survival gear: Ziploc bags. These simple plastic bags are absolute game changers in emergency situations. You can use them to organize your supplies, keeping ammunition separate from medical supplies or food away from chemicals. But here's where it gets interesting. They're waterproof storage for critical documents, electronics, or matches. Need to create a hidden cache of supplies? Ziploc bags keep everything dry and organized. Vacuum seal bags take this even further, offering protection that's just one step below specialized Mylar bags at a fraction of the cost. Now let's talk about buckets. 5-gallon buckets, 1 gallon, 2 gallon, 6-gallon variants. These are the unsung heroes of preparedness. A single bucket can serve as food storage, an emergency toilet, though please don't use the same bucket for food and waste, a washing basin for clothes, or a rainwater collection system. The square ones fit efficiently in storage, while round ones are perfect for mixing or carrying. You can never have too many buckets in an emergency. But what about when you need to move fast? Heavy-duty yard bags become your best friend. Sure, they're made for leaves and branches, but their strength makes them perfect as makeshift rain ponchos when you cut holes for your head and arms. They can become instant shelters, water collection systems, or emergency carrying bags when you don't have proper luggage. Their versatility is incredible. You should always keep a full box on hand. And we can't talk about versatile supplies without mentioning the legendary duo, duct tape and paracord. Duct tape can fix almost anything: gear repairs, patching holes, securing loose items, even creating makeshift handles or grips. Paracord is equally valuable. You can use it for shelter construction, gear repairs, making fishing lines, or creating secure tie-downs. The inner strands can be pulled out for finer work like sewing. Here's a pro tip: twine from hay bales works similarly and costs almost nothing. Finally, large rolls of plastic sheeting, often called visqueen, are preparedness powerhouses. During a pandemic or chemical emergency, you can seal windows and doors. In winter, they help retain heat in your home. Need a tarp, makeshift shelter, water collection system? Plastic sheeting handles it all. The flexibility and size make them invaluable for countless scenarios. Now let's dive into items that will completely change how you think about common household objects. These are the surprising multitaskers hiding in plain sight. Pantyhose might seem like an odd choice for emergency supplies, but they're surprisingly useful. The fine mesh make them excellent water pre-filters, removing large debris before you use other purification methods. Need a makeshift face mask? Pantyhose work perfectly. They can even become improvised bags for carrying small items, thanks to their stretch and surprising durability. Their compact size means they take up almost no space in your kit. Bandanas are literally the Swiss Army knife of textiles. We're talking about over 100 potential uses. Filter air from dust or smoke, provide visual concealment, make improvised cordage by cutting them into strips, or use them as emergency tourniquets. They can become pot holders, cleaning rags, or even slings for injured arms. Keep several in your emergency kit. You'll be amazed how often you'll reach for them. Here's something that might surprise you: aluminum foil. Yes, beyond the jokes about tinfoil hats, aluminum foil is incredibly useful for survival. It can protect electronics from EMPs when used properly, help with food preparation and cooking, assist in water purification by creating reflective solar stills, work as emergency signaling mirrors, and provide insulation for warmth. Keep several rolls on hand because you'll find yourself using it more than you expect. Moving into household chemicals, vinegar and bleach are absolute essentials. Vinegar serves as a multi-purpose cleaner, cooking ingredient, and mild disinfectant. It's safe to store long-term and has countless uses. Bleach, on the other hand, is critical for water purification and serious sanitation needs. Just a few drops can purify gallons of water, making it safe to drink. Both should be standard in every emergency supply kit. Don't overlook your pantry staples either. Salt isn't just for flavoring, it's crucial for food preservation. Stock different types: sea salt, kosher salt, and table salt for various needs. Baking soda is a hygiene and cleaning superstar. You can make toothpaste, deodorize spaces, clean surfaces, and sanitize items. Even expired baking soda retains its cleaning properties. Baking powder, while mainly for baking, can be handy for various emergency cooking needs. Here's where things get interesting. Potassium permanganate. This might seem like an unusual chemical to include, but its versatility is unmatched. When mixed with brake fluid or antifreeze, it can start fires in emergency situations. It kills bacteria, algae, viruses, and fungi in water within an hour, making it excellent for emergency water treatment. It also works as a general disinfectant for wounds or surfaces. A small vial weighs almost nothing, but provides multiple critical functions. Let's finish with the small items that pack the biggest survival punch. The tiny heroes that could make all the difference when everything goes wrong. Coffee filters aren't just for your morning brew. They're excellent for pre-filtering water, removing sediment and larger particles before using other purification methods. You can store small items in them, use them as makeshift bandages for minor cuts, or even as tinder for starting fires. They're lightweight, compact, and incredibly useful. Baby wipes deserve special mention because they're superior to paper towels in most emergency situations. Use them for personal hygiene when water is scarce, cleaning surfaces, or disinfecting items. Their moisture content and durability make them perfect for situations where regular cleaning isn't possible. They're a practical addition that you'll use constantly. Mylar blankets are cheap, lightweight, and incredibly versatile. Obviously, they provide emergency warmth, but you can also use them for shelter construction, emergency signaling with their reflective surface, or even as improvised pillows by stuffing them with leaves or clothes. Their low cost means you can stock up without breaking your budget. Don't forget about clothespins too. They're more than just laundry accessories. Use them to secure plastic sheeting for shelters, hang up materials to dry, or make improvised repairs on gear. In a grid-down scenario, they become essential for air-drying clothes and organizing your living space. Now for some surprisingly useful small items. Corks can seal containers, serve as fishing bobbers, or help with craft repairs. Bobby pins are handy for securing gear, making improvised repairs, or even as part of makeshift fishing kits. Dental floss isn't just for oral hygiene. It works as strong, lightweight cordage for fishing line, sewing repairs, or tying gear together. Speaking of fishing, you can create an improvised fishing kit using items we've already discussed. Tin can tops become hooks with a little bending, dental floss serves as fishing line, and corks work as bobbers. While not ideal, these combinations could help you catch food in a survival situation. Finally, don't overlook larger containers. Plastic trash cans work for rainwater collection, washing clothes, or storing bulk supplies. Aluminum trash cans have an added benefit. They can serve as DIY Faraday cages to protect electronics from electromagnetic pulses. Even cardboard boxes can be repurposed for this use with the right modifications. The most important lesson here is that preparedness isn't about buying the latest expensive gear. It's about developing the mindset to see everyday items as potential lifesavers. These 30 items might not be glamorous, but their utility is proven time and again in real emergency situations. The key to survival is flexibility and creativity. By viewing common household items through the lens of preparedness, you empower yourself to handle a wide range of emergencies without spending a fortune. Start building your unconventional emergency kit today by looking around your home with fresh eyes. Take time to experiment with these items, brainstorm new uses, and think about how they might solve problems in different scenarios. The more you practice this preparedness mindset, the more creative solutions you'll discover. Remember, when disaster strikes, it's often the little things that make the biggest difference. Sometimes the most important survival tool isn't in your bug-out bag, it's in your junk drawer. If this video opened your eyes to the hidden potential in your home, make sure to like and subscribe to Crisis Horizon for more practical preparedness content that actually works. What everyday item in your home have you found a creative use for? Let me know in the comments below. Stay safe, stay prepared, and remember, the best emergency plan is the one you've already thought through.